Welcome to this video on sustainable living and eco-friendly innovations. In this series, we'll explore innovative solutions that help protect the environment and promote sustainability. These solutions range from renewable energy technologies and sustainable fashion to zero waste living and electric vehicles. I'm from Vital Vibes YouTube channel, and today we'll be diving into exciting topics that can inspire you to live more sustainably and reduce your environmental impacts. Before we dive into the details, here is a quick overview of what we will be covering in this video. Introduction to sustainable living. We'll start by defining sustainable living and why it's essential for our future. Green technology. We will explore innovations like solar panels, wind turbines, and other renewable energy solutions. Sustainable fashion. Learn about fashion choices that reduce environmental impact, such as recycled materials and biodegradable fabrics. Zero waste life cycle. Discover techniques to reduce household waste through composting and avoiding single-use plastics. Electric vehicles. We will discuss electric cars and the charging infrastructure needed to support them. Water conservation. Learn about methods like rainwater harvesting and greywater recycling to save water. And the last one, upcycling and recycling. We will finish with creative way to repurpose old items and reduce waste. Welcome to this video on sustainable living and eco-friendly innovations. In this series, we'll explore solutions that promote environmental protection and sustainability. We'll be focusing on innovations and life cycle choices aimed at reducing waste, conservating energy, and lowering our carbon footprints. First, let's talk about sustainable living. It's a life cycle where we minimize the use of natural resources, aiming to meet our current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. By making conscious choices from the energy we use to the food we eat, we can live in harmony with the planet. Why this is so important? Well, as the global population grows, the demand for resources increases, leading to issues like climate change and biodiversity loss. Sustainability ensures we protect the Earth's ecosystems, which are critical for services like clean air and water. By adopting sustainable practices, we not only help the planet but also foster innovation in finding eco-friendly solutions. Now let's dive into green technology, which plays a critical role in reducing our environmental impact. First, solar energy solutions. Solar panels captures the sun energy and convert it into electricity. There are clean, renewable resources that has grown more efficient and affordable. Thanks to advancement in photovoltaic technology, solar energy can power homes, businesses, and even small devices, significantly cutting down on greenhouse gas emissions. Next, we have wind turbines. Wind farms use turbines to convert wind into electrical energy, like solar, with power in and renewable and produces no direct emissions. Wind turbines are increasingly efficient through their intermittent nature can pose challenges. Still, many countries are pushing for greater wind energy adoption as part of their renewable energy goals. Finally, we have other renewable energy solutions like hydroelectric power, geothermal energy, and bioenergy. Each of these offers additional pathways to reducing fossil fuel dependencies while harnessing natural resources in a sustainable way. Now let's talk about sustainable fashion. The first key innovation here is the use of recycled materials. Instead of producing new materials, many brands are turning to recycled plastics, old textiles, and other post-consumer products. This reduces the needs for new resources and lower the environmental footprint of clothing production. Recycled polyester, for example, is often made from plastic bottles, helping to reduce plastic waste. The second trend in sustainable fashion is biodegradable fabrics. Unlike synthetic fabrics, which can take hundreds of years to decompose, biodegradable fabrics like organic cotton, hemp, and linen break down naturally. These fabrics also use fewer pesticides and chemicals during production, making them more eco-friendly. Next, we have the zero waste life cycle, a movement focused on minimizing waste and reducing what we send to landfills. One of the core practices here is composting. Instead of throwing away food scraps and yard waste, we can compost them to create nutrient rich soil. This process prevents organic matter from decomposing in landfills, where it would produce methane gas. Composting helps close the loop, turning the waste into valuable resources. Another key to zero waste life cycle is avoiding single use plastics. Items like plastic bags, straws, and bottles are used once and then discarded, often ending up in oceans or landfills. By switching to reusable alternatives like stainless steel bottles or cloth bags, we can drastically reduce plastic waste. Many cities and countries are now implementing bans on single use plastics to encourage sustainable alternatives. The future of transportation is electric. Now, let's talk about electric vehicles, or we call it as EVs, are rapidly gaining popularity because they offer a cleaner, more sustainable alternative to traditional cars. Electric cars are powered by electricity stored in batteries, producing zero emissions while we are driving. This makes them a great option for reducing pollution in urban areas. These advancements in battery technology, modern EVs now offer longer driving ranges, making them more practical for everyday use. But for EVs to widespread, we need a robust changing infrastructure. Charging stations come in various types, from home charging units to fast public chargers that can charge a car in minutes. As more charging stations are installed across cities, highways, and workplaces, owning an electric vehicle becomes more convenient and accessible nowadays. The next one, water, water conservation. Water is one of our most precious resources, and conserving it is a crucial and critical. Rainwater harvesting is a method where we collect and store rainwater for later use. This can be as simple as capturing rain from rooftop and using it in irrigation or even household tanks. Rainwater harvesting reduces our reliance on traditional water supplies and can help mitigate the effect of droughts. Next, greywater recycling. This involves reusing water from activities like washing dishes or doing laundry. This water can be treated and repurposed for irrigation or even flushing toilets. By recycling greywater, households and businesses can significantly cut down on their waste consumption, which is especially valuable in regions facing water shortages. Lastly, let's look at upcycling and recycling. Upcycling is all about creative repurposing, taking old and or discarded items and turning them into something new and valuable, whether it is transforming old furniture into something fresh or using glass bottles for decors. Upcycling reduces the need of new materials and minimizes waste. On the other hand, recycling involves processing used materials like plastic, glass, and paper into new products. While recycling reduces waste, it also helps conserve natural resources and lower the energy required to produce new items further. Both upcycling and recycling are vital components of a circular economy where waste is completely minimized and products are kept in use of as long as possible. And thank you for watching this video. This is actually sponsored by Vital Vibes. If any questions, please post your comments. At the same time, like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.